Well, when I was a kid, I grew up in a house that my grandfather built back in 1919. He had a little farm in Anne Arundel County, and I watched everything grow up around it. And then maybe it was back then that I thought if I ever did have my own property, that wasn't going to happen. So, so I didn't really know when I bought the first piece of property here in 1972. I bought it for hunting. I didn't know what to really do with it, so I learned more and more, and I actually put some slide presentations together about the farm, and that is how I met Rob Etkin. We were both ended up doing I think it was an upland game workshop down in, I think it was in Salisbury. But anyway, he started explaining about conservation easements, and that's the first I really got involved in interested in learning about them. And I knew everyone is different, and I tell people that all the time. And the thing that I really wanted here was to make sure that we were still practicing our silvicultural things here. So timber management is, I look at timber as really our only renewable resource, and I didn't want to see it locked up in perpetuity. So we're managing the timber, and we're getting benefits from it, not only as just for the wood products, but it's producing oxygen, and the air quality and the water quality,
and it produces
wildlife.
A lot of joy.
Oh yeah.
A lot
yeah.
of joy that
Yeah.
we've been able to share with people.
Yeah.
I grew up on a farm. I grew up with a lot of respect for the land, and so when I became a part of this, it was so exciting to know that
Yeah.
we share the same ideas about preserving, so that the next folks
So-
will enjoy as well.
Yeah, so I mean, we get the recreation opportunities we have here. We're doing everything we want to do on this property, and it's going to be here for somebody else. We've reserved one future home site on this parcel here, but it's not for us. And who knows? Maybe nobody will ever build on it, but it's there. It's just an opportunity. But we just feel like it's important to keep it the way it is right now, and manage it for what we do with it. When I bought the first piece of property here, it was just cut over woodland. It was a mess, and I didn't know anything about it. And I used my VA benefits to take some conservation courses, and it led me to the right people, and we just turned it around. I used to stop and ask questions in the soil conservation office and the forestry office, but it's completely turned around now. We've just turned it into a showcase, and it is inviting. When people get out there, they don't want to leave,
And that just thrills us.
unless the mosquitoes are.
Thrills us. Yeah. Yeah, but it's Maryland, so
Yeah, but
just live with them.
so it's important. Now, all of these government agencies, when they have tours, they call us and say, "Can we bring some people down?" It's pretty cool.
What an honor and a privilege that
Yeah.
is to have people do that and to have
Yeah.
them here. We love it, just enjoy it. So
And we've had the Eastern Shore Land Conservancy walk and talk things, and years ago they did a Delmarva birding festival. We were part of that for ESLC. I mean, there are some tax advantages, of course, for those who are interested in that. But the thing of it, with development, you get fragmentation, and a lot of wildlife species, they depend on these big blocks of forest land, and so anybody that's interested in wildlife, that should be right up their alley,
But we had that conversation we had a delegation from the Chinese government. We've had 3 come and visit and look at our farming practices. So they're from the other side of the world, all the people that have been here from all over the world. The land is what we all share. It's our common ground. And being able, and as far as I know, we only got one, you know, and being good stewards of that and protecting that. It's not, I don't think it's just our privilege, or I think it's our responsibility
Yeah,
to
exactly.
share it so that everyone can remain. Because what we do here is wonderful, but if someone else doesn't continue it after us, which is why there's an easement, so no one else can develop it into subdivision or whatever they might want to do. But we our generation owe it to the next generation to make sure that we leave
Yeah.
this earth in the best condition that we can leave it for them,